airports, love them or hate them, my friends. If we are traveling and we are flying, we have to deal with the airports. They're the gateway to every great adventure, far away. But here's the truth. What you do or don't do can make or break your trip. Today we're diving into the ultimate list of airport do's and don'ts. Think of this as your survival guide to stress-free flying. By the end, you'll know how to breeze through like a pro and avoid being that person everybody complains about. I'm telling you. Your airport journey starts long before you even see the runway. One of the biggest mistakes travelers do is underestimating your time. Don't bring prohibited items. Check in online. Most airlines let you do this about 24 hours before your flight begins, and you'll save yourself from checking in chaos. Chaos. Even if you're going through the line to give them the bags, check in ahead of time. Make your world so much easier. Pack smart. Follow the TSA 311 rule. So that is no more than 3 ounces. That is, everything has to fit in 1 quart-size bag per person, one person. So, forget this and you'll be repacking in front of a long line of angry travelers because you made them wait. So, water bottle in the backpack going through security, bad idea. Don't bring prohibited items. Yes, people still try to bring snow globes full of water bottles or even pocket knives. Spoiler alert, TSA is not impressed. So, don't cut it too close with timing. Even if you think you're a maverick from Top Gun, you're not making the flight if you arrive at the airport 20 minutes before departure. A lot of airlines overseas, if you're not through the gate 30 minutes before your plane goes, they won't let you through. So be there on time, be early, and big pointer. Look at your ticket. On your ticket, either on your phone or on your ticket, it's going to tell you the time the plane leaves. Guess what, my friends? That plane is boarding 30 minutes to 45 minutes prior to that time listed on that ticket. And guess what? They lock the doors 15 minutes before the plane pushes back. So if you're not on that plane, if you're not early, you're missing your flight. So remember, the time on your ticket is the time when the plane leaves. So, the world's busiest airport security checkpoint. Any guesses? Hit that comment button. I want to know your guess. Well, you probably guessed it or you're close to it. Atlanta. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson. On peak days, over 260,000 passengers goes through that shuffle. So it's crazy. Yes, time matters. Time matters. You don't know if it's going to be a busy day or it's going to be a light day. Even off holiday, it may be absolutely crazy in line because guess what, my friends? Well, there's a big game. There's a big convention. There's a big something going on that, yeah, they're on your flight. So it's going to take some time. So what can you do sometimes at home, making checking in and baggage drop so much easier? Well, weigh your bag at home. Most airlines have a 50-pound limit. So if you're checking a bag, make sure you have no lithium batteries in it, no batteries, no iPads, no camera batteries, no anything. Those have to be carried with you on the plane, and there's a 50-pound limit. No one wants to be that person transferring at the last minute from one suitcase to another suitcase and, okay, how do I carry this because otherwise it'd make my bag overdue. Just weigh your luggage, know that. And have your ID and boarding pass ready. Yes, my friends, it may be on your phone, but if you got to the airport early or you were doing something, your battery went dead, you're not pulling up your ticket on a dead battery. Bring a charge cord. Other people around you will love you for it because the charge banks close to your airplane is usually far and few between and already in use. And don't let your phone go dead, especially if your tickets are there. I might recommend getting a paper ticket and having it on your phone. That way one backs up the other. So don't hold up the line. If you need to reorganize, step aside. Trust me, the people behind you will thank you. And don't argue with the agent about baggage fees. Okay, they can't control it. If that machine says it, then it is what it is. So you can give them an idea, but never argue, never anything. They didn't invent the fees, and debating won't magically make your bag go through free. It will not. So ever wonder what happens to your lost luggage? Hit that subscribe button. I got another video on this, but there's actually a massive store in Alabama for called the Unclaimed Baggage Center, where unclaimed bags are resold. Yes, my friends, you lost your luggage, you didn't claim your luggage, you didn't put in the things, you didn't be judicious enough to get that back to have identification inside, meaning on a piece of paper, your name, your phone number real big. Because if they can't find you by the tag on the outside, they're going to open it up. If your name and phone number is on the inside, they're going to call you. If you don't do this, Alabama gets your luggage, it gets resold. Crazy, I know, absolutely crazy. But treasure hunting, anyone? Huh? You wouldn't believe what people put in a suitcase and then don't claim it. So yes, there is a security checkpoint, the great equalizer of all travelers. Here's where things can go really smoothly or get really sideways really fast. So empty your pockets before you get to the front of the line. Nothing slows the line down more than a piece of change. Yes, a penny, a dime, something left in your pocket. They're calling you back. You left a napkin in your pocket. They're calling you back. You're holding up everybody behind you. So look at them. They are not happy. Follow the instructions of the TSA officers and They repeat the same announcements over and over and over again. They don't like doing this, but no matter how many times they repeat it, we still screw it up. So just be one of those people who are emptying their pockets, getting everything, doing everything the way they want. They're not doing it for fun, and just go lightly. Don't joke about bombs. Never mention the word anywhere near an airport, okay? It's not funny, it's not clever, it's not worth the interrogation. And yes, my friends, you could easily be interrogated, especially if you didn't smile too nicely about that security guard you just went through the line on. Don't complain about taking your laptop out. Just do it. They have set rules they have to do. You can't get away with not doing it. I don't care how well you pack the bag. And trust me, if you don't do it, they are unpacking your bag on the other side of that thing. So if they say iPads can stay in the purse, well, that doesn't mean a laptop. Take that baby out, lay it flat in the bin as you go through, and you can reassemble yourself after the scanner. One time in Chicago O'Hare, a man tried to carry a live lobster through security. Apparently that's allowed if it's in a clear plastic container, no water in it, just the lobster. So hey, not everything is banned, okay? Not everything, but just pay attention to the rules so you don't hold people up and you don't get the embarrassment or the delay yourself. Congratulations, my friends. You have cleared security. You have survived security. Now you're at the gate, aka the holding pen before the flight. Are you ready? Are you tensing up? Charge your devices. Many gates have outlets, but they're not there. There's far and few between, but they do have them. So pro tip, bring a small power strip. And again, like I said before, all the people around you will be appreciative if you are freeing up other slots or sharing those slots as well. So grab water and snacks. This is the time. Once you're on board, your choices are very limited and pricey. Yes, very pricey. Airports may be expensive, but at least you'll have your options. You'll be able to select those flavors that you want and have them there with you. Listen for announcements. Gate changes happen all the time. So if you have your information on your phone, make sure that little text is giving you a little noise so you constantly look at your text, because if that gate changes, Yeah, it could be a push comes to shove. You're going from gate A to gate E, and oh yeah, that doesn't come anywhere near gate, the section of A. So don't crowd the boarding area before your group is called. I know us Americans. I know us from the United States. We do this. Around Europe, they don't. It's amazing how well adapted they are to flying, to traveling, to listen to orders. But don't crowd the boarding area before your group is called. If you're in group 3, do not block passengers 1 and say, oh, I'm getting ready to go for my turn. No, just wait. If your group ticket says 9 and they just called group 1, sit back down, my friends. Just be nice to everybody. Just be nice to everybody. You may be sitting next to this person you're complaining with and getting irritable with. And if you hydrate, if you have your snacks, you won't be as irritable. So bring your charger, bring your snacks, buy your waters. Don't hog seats with bags, okay? Please don't do this. Airports are crowded and someone needs that seat more than your backpack does. Put the backpack in between your feet, in between your legs, set it on the ground. Don't have it next to you blocking a seat on either side of you. That's sad, person. That's sad. And don't blast your videos without headphones. Please, please, please use your headphones. Headphones are everywhere nowadays. And yes, I have special headphones for my phone. But yes, all the others do work as well. So you can get headphones. Nobody wants to hear your TikTok dances on repeat, okay? Did you know the largest airport by land area is King Fahd International in Saudi Arabia? Fun fact. It's bigger than the entire city of New York. Wow, huge. Well, guess what? It is now boarding time. Congratulations. This is where your manners and your efficiency really, really count. Do have your boarding pass and ID ready. Again, yes, again. The line is not the place to start digging through your bag. Have them out before you stand up. Step aside if you need extra time. No shame in it, but it lets the others keep moving. And you got your assigned seat. There's no reason to block anybody. Stow bags quickly. Put the big one overhead, a smaller one under the seat. Simple. And if the small one under the seat, you know what's in it, you can actually use that as a footrest. Trust me, your legs, your feet will thank you for it. Use it as a footrest. So, don't argue about seats. If there's a mistake, calmly ask the flight attendant. Don't wrestle in row 17B. So, a lot of times we get really, really stressed when we're flying, when we're traveling. It's a day that it's misery. It's not the fun of the vacation. It's the misery of getting to or getting home from. So be patient, smile. Everybody loves a smile, and treat yourself well. Don't be dehydrated. Don't go without food. Treat yourself. Bring your favorite mints. Bring your favorite chewing gum, and be nice to others. That flight attendant will get that ticket straight, because oftentimes we got the wrong ticket on the top and the flight we just got off of is the one we think that we're going to sit in, but no, our ticket is right underneath that ticket. Just let the flight attendant handle it. Smile, be happy, get out of the walkway for others to pass you. Do use headphones always. You will thank yourself. You're not sitting there twiddling your thumbs for that 4-hour flight, but you've got headphones on. You can watch a movie. And be polite with seat recline too. Please don't recline your seat during mealtime. Just don't do it. If you have to do it, look around back or go very, very slow. Nobody wants spaghetti in their lap. Trust me, it makes for a bad start to a vacation. Keep your shoes on, or at least your socks. By all means, if you're sitting next to strangers, it's kind of creepy, don't you think? If somebody next to you is like... not you, and takes their shoes and socks off and puts them on things. So, bare feet on the tray table, just no. No. Don't hog the armrest. Pay attention if you're in the middle seat. Just try to behave and get along with everybody. The middle seat's supposed to get the dibs. It's the unwritten rule of flying. But not everybody knows the unwritten rules. So just don't fuss about the armrest. Don't shove your seat back during mealtime. And don't clap when the plane lands. It's not the 90s anymore. Now, of course, if you just went through a violent storm, you just had people you couldn't wait to get away with, yeah, sometimes you can clap. But overall, no, it's a very 90s behind us kind of thing. Don't clap. So you did it. The plane is landing, you survived the airport, and now baggage claim. Yeah, do. Stand back from the carousel until your bag arrives. People will let you go to the front. You don't need to hog the front when your bag is not there. No need to block everybody else's view of the bag. Just stand back. Sometimes there's a line, sometimes there's not. Double check the tag. A lot of suitcases actually look alike, especially if you're that softback black bag, that small, medium, large size. Everybody has a similar bag. Hint, big tip, put some ribbon, put some lace around the top. Put a fancy name tag on it. You'll know if it's yours or not, but still double check that name so you're not picking up and taking home somebody else's luggage. Trust me, they're as upset as you are when you find that out. Don't accidentally steal someone's underwear collection. Don't crowd the aisle when the plane lands. Everybody will get off eventually. And the airplane is very simple. What you do is you can stand up, you can start getting your stuff out from under the seat, or if you're in the aisle, out from above the heads. But my friends, first aisle goes, second aisle goes, third aisle goes. If you're in seat 20, do not go in front of seat 19 and 18 unless they tell you to go ahead, okay? Don't do it. Airplane etiquette, first seat goes first, second seat goes next, etc., etc., etc. Do not jump the gun. Nobody will like you. If, for instance, you have a close connection and your plane is running late, yeah, the stewardess will sometimes help you or suggest to others that they let you off first. Do share that information, but don't go running for that. Okay, everyone gets off eventually. Just relax. And there you have it. Your ultimate guide to airport do's and don'ts. Follow these tips and you'll travel smoother, stress less, and maybe even have time to grab that overpriced latte before flying. So, what's your number one airport pet peeve? I want to know. Hit that comment button, let me know. Or your best travel hack. Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your favorite travel buddy. Until next time, my friends, safe travels. Bye.